Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. Now, a long time ago, I really badly wanted to play Dokkan Battlefield. It was a mode that, showed up on JP for the 2-year anniversary, was really different. They brought it back one more time for like a couple of days, and then it's never returned, and they discontinued it. I really wish they would bring it back. The original Dokkan Battlefield was very interesting, but in that mode, I mean, just like the upgraded Dokkan Battlefield, you needed a lot of units. So, when my account was fresh, I was kind of building my account up. This was before I had the best account in Dokkan, right? As I was, like, summoning and stuff and awakening all of my units, I would do videos where I'd awaken, like, a whole bunch of units, right? Well, I pretty much at this point have, like, every unit in the game, like, SA-10, awakened, all that stuff, except for a few loose ends I've gotten here and there. And now, I don't want to do videos on these units because I don't have them rainbowed, and I don't plan on rainbowing them either, at least for now, right? So I figured I'd do, one of these old school style preparing for Dokkan Battlefield videos, and I will go ahead and awaken a whole bunch of units here on video. So we'll start at the bottom and go up. Darkness Toa, I'm going to do a separate video on her, so I'm not going to awaken her. Let's keep going, let's keep going. I think the first one, okay, here we go. Now we get to units I'm going to awaken. So these are the types of units that I'm going to awaken. A lot of World Tournament units who, maybe I would rainbow, but I couldn't even, right? Like this Goku, I have no dupes for him, right? Hundreds of tickets I've poured into that ticket banner. I've never pulled dupes for this guy. I've only ever pulled him once. He did get a Dokkan Awakening. I've got 690 medals, so don't ever have to worry about medals. But, like, this guy, I probably would rainbow this guy if I actually could. But because he's not bad, right? Like, we'll go over his details and stuff right now. But he's decent. He's definitely a decent unit. So this right here, this is Fighting Spirit Focus Super Saiyan Goku. Leader skill is Super STR, Key 2, and 80% the stats. So that's nothing crazy. Super attack is the Super Dragon Flash Fist, which does supreme damage with a high chance to stun. So that's good. High chance to stun is always nice. Then his passive skill, Flash of Fighting Spirit. 2 key and 100% attack at the start of turn, and then 100% defense when performing a super attack. So not bad. He's actually kind of an interesting unit, right? And then his links, Golden Warrior, Prepared for Battle, All in the Family, Saiyan Warrior Race, The First Awakened, Super Saiyan, and Shattering the Limit. So if we ever had like a, I don't know, beginning of Dragon Ball Super arc or a Universe 6 vs 7 arc for the cards here, maybe it would work in Dokkan, like a, Universe 6 vs 7 category. But in order to do that, like, we would need, like, an LR hit from the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament. I don't know. I guess the Kaioken Blue Goku we have is good enough, but maybe, like, another Blue Goku from that tournament. We'd need, like, a super good Piccolo from that tournament. Like, it would be very tough for them to make that a category, right? There were a lot of characters in that arc, but not a lot of them have, like, good cards. Like Frost, he has a good card from the Tournament of Power, not from the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament arc, so there's still a lot they would need to do before that would become a category, right? That's still a long ways off. And then Goku is, of course, on 3 categories: Pure Saiyan, Goku Family, and the Super Saiyan category. Super Saiyan category, though, we couldn't really use him, considering, actually, yeah, it's base form Goku that is actually the leader of Super Saiyan category, and then he transforms, so interesting. And then the Goku's 12 multiplier is 140%, so he's a pretty good unit. I probably would rainbow him if I could, but I can't. The next unit is this Goku in Arale's outfit. This is from... Did this event come to Global yet? It did not, right? No, this Goku and then the next Arale that we're going to awaken, these units have not yet come to Global. They probably will. I mean, they brought back the Arale story event recently on Global, so I'd say the chances are good that this event with this Goku and this Arale could come to Global, right? So this right here, this is Large Spirit Goku Youth. Leader skills SCR type, HP 77%, so that's bad. Super attack is a Flying Nimbus, which does extreme damage. That's bad. Passive skill, Healthy Assault, Key 2, and attack plus 6,000 as the first attacker in a turn. Bad. His links are All in the Family, The Innocents, Turtle School, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, The Incredible Adventure, Penguin Village Adventure, and Shattering the Limit. So nothing really too crazy there. A typical links from a Kid Goku. 12K multiplier, 130% is bad. And then he's on the Pure Saiyan category, Goku's Family category, Youth, and then Dragon Ball Saga. But Youth and Dragon Ball Saga, you can't use them right now, so that's an RIP. Yeah, this guy, he came out April 24th, 2017. So it's been a little while since that Kid Goku released here on JP. Next, we have this Yamcha, who actually just came out on Global very recently. Yeah, he came out in April on Global, 2 years late, which is just very bizarre. It's always weird how some of these units, they just bring them so much later than on JP. It makes no sense. So this is Fierce Declaration of War Yamcha. Yeah, this Yamcha, yeah. He came out right around when the baseball episode aired of Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, that's right when he came out. Sort of. He was a little bit after it, but it was right around the same area. His leader skill is all types attack plus 2,500. Horrible. Super attack is the Wolf Fang Strike, which does extreme damage with a rare chance to stun the enemy. So, I mean, he gets stunned at least. That's not too bad. His passive skill, Sharpened Perception. Attack 5,000, but defense drops to 0 when facing 2 or more enemies. So that's very goofy. Needless to say, he's not really too good. You know, because it's like, you see that chance to stun, it's like, oh, maybe he could be useful for Super Battle Road, and then it's like, oh, defense drops to 0. Nope, never mind. His links are Z Fighters, Rival Duo, Turtle School, Speedy Retribution, Infighter, and Shattering the Limit. So, you know, he's 12K multiplier is 125%. So that's not good. All right, well. Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's a couple of different Yamcha cards that have different artwork between Global and the JP servers, and the difference is that the JP version has text on it, and the Global version does not. Interesting. And it's all a bunch of these Yamcha cards as well. That's pretty funny. All right, well, that's enough with that Yamcha. He's not really too good. Next, we have this Arale in Goku's outfit. This is the only Arale I have. I mean, outside of LR, Goku, and Arale. So I probably will actually rainbow this Arale, so I could at least have a rainbow Arale card. The reason I have not rainbowed her yet is I don't believe I've managed to get all the dupes. Yeah, I don't have her dupes. And the drop rate for this event is not really that good. And the only way I can do it is with story keys. So eventually I will rainbow this Arale, because, you know, the only rainbow Arale I technically have is LR Kid Goku and Arale, right? Alright, so this is Flying High in the Clouds, Arale Norimaki. Leader skill is Tech type, HP 77%, fodder. Super attack is the Kamehameha Cannon, which does extreme damage, fodder. Passive skill, Fun Ride, is Ki +4 and attack 4,000 when HP is 30% or above, fodder. Her links are Mechanical Menaces, Innocence, Shocking Speed, Revival, Battlefield Diva, Penguin, Village Adventure, and Shattering the Limit. So, I mean, for the Youth and Artificial Lifeform teams, her 2 category teams, that's not too bad, I guess. And then her 12K multiplier is 130%, not great. So, yeah, I mean, Arale, she's not the best, but she is the only Arale card I actually do have. Alright, so the next unit we have here is Demon King, or excuse me, not Demon King. No, this is Piccolo Jr. with his giant form. 2 more copies so I can rainbow him. I certainly will rainbow this Piccolo Jr. as soon as I'm able to, because he is the only Piccolo Jr. giant form character in the game right now. I do think this character is worthy of a Dokkan Fest exclusive. I would love that, in fact. Hopefully, other players would too, and they'd summon, and then Dokkan would get to #1, so Dokkan would not be scared to do it. I mean, Dokkan Fest Kid Goku instantly hit #1, so that was such a good sign for the game when that happened, because then it's like, oh, Dokkan is like, oh, okay, so we could do Dokkan Fest for stuff like Kid Goku. But this Piccolo is, like, really, like, maybe you want to say, like, Goku vs. Jiren is the best fight in Dragon Ball, but, like, a lot of old heads, probably including me, would say that Piccolo and Goku, their fight in the 23rd World Tournament is the best fight in the series. So, honestly, I think a Goku and a Piccolo, like, dual Dokkan Fest from that tournament would work really well. Goku would be weird since we already have a Dokkan Fest base form Goku now, the one that transforms to Super Saiyan. But this Piccolo, This would be such a massive buff to the Namekian team and the Giant team and the World Tournament team that this would be an A1 Dokkan Fest exclusive for them to do. So this is Demon King's Vengeance, Piccolo Jr. Giant form. His leader skill is SCR type P2 and 60% to HP and attack. Super attack is the Super Explosive Wave, which does supreme damage and greatly lowers defense. So yeah, he's not great. Passive skill, Reign of the Demon King. So he does lower all enemies' attack and defense by 20%. That's pretty good. But nowadays, I guess you would want it higher if he's not going to have any attack or defense of himself. He also has a medium chance to stun the attacked enemy. Could be good, because he doesn't need the super for that. That could be useful for Super Battle Road. And then he has a chance to turn into his Giant form. Giant form doesn't have anything special in it. His links are Big Bad Bosses, Demon, Strength and Unity, The Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, Transform, and Shattering the Limit. Now this is a huge freaking issue right here. Okay, so this Demon King Piccolo has The Incredible Adventure and Guidance of the Dragon Balls. Those are the Dragon Ball links. But guess what? He's not on the Dragon Ball Saga category team because for some reason they decided the 23rd World Tournament was not going to be part of that because they made it the Youth Saga. Why they did that, I will never understand. It's because this guy, like, again, his links would work great on the Dragon Ball Saga team. It was Dragon Ball. Why did they cut that off? That's such a mistake for them to do because the category name on Global is literally Dragon Ball Saga Dokkan. We couldn't have just made it the entirety of Dragon Ball, huh? Couldn't do that. That's too hard. And his wealth multiplier is 140%, typical. And then he's on 3 categories, World Tournament, Giant Form, and Namekian. All 3 could use a buff of a Dokkan Fest exclusive, so he would really fill a lot of holes that some of those category teams have. So this guy is way up on my list of units I most want, like a Dokkan Fest exclusive or an LR for. He's right up there. Here's my extra copies of Mighty Mask and Bojack. I do have a Bojack a little higher up here, so I've got 5 copies, so I could rainbow him if I want. I've debated rainbowing this base form Bojack, because JP has still not gotten the World Tournament Reward Bojack of this form. That's pretty good. And then also Mighty Mask, but I don't have enough Nimbus medals to Dokkan Awaken them to LR, and I'm funny, so I haven't done anything with them yet. I'm waiting for more Nimbus medals to be available, but I have them just in case, right? Then we have this Trunks. I mean, this is just the SSR of the LR Prime Battle Trunks. I want to keep this copy of him. I'm in the process of farming up the medals to awaken him, so I can't awaken him, right? That's like a pet peeve of mine. I don't want to be able to awaken anything here. Boda Magetta, I've had him 99% ready to be awakened since Hit came out. I just haven't gotten around to doing his video, but I still plan on doing that. He's a good unit. Beerus, AGL World Tournament Beerus is our next one. Another unit who I probably wouldn't rainbow this Beerus, but I don't have any dupes. I don't have any dupes for him anyway because World Tournament units are hard to pull, bro. It's just that simple. So this is Thrill of the Fight Beerus. Leader skill is recover 1500 HP per key sphere of character's type obtained. Horrible. Super attack is Destruction God's Fury, supreme damage, and lowers defense. Passive skill Pursuit of Knowledge is 90% attack when performing a super attack, so not terrible. His links are Godly Power, Prodigies, Connoisseur, The Innocence, Shocking Speed, and Shattering the Limit. The biggest disappointment with this guy is that his art is what Tech Beerus' art should be. Like, that's way better than Tech Beerus' art, man. That's what the art for a Dokkan Fest exclusive Beerus should look like right there. Wait, did I go over his links? Yeah, Godly Power, Prodigies, Connoisseur, Innocence, Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit. Yep. He has a 12 multiplier of 135%, so a bit on the lower end. And he's on 3 category teams. Only 2 right now on JP, but JP is about to get that 3rd one. Realm of Gods, Movie Bosses, and Siblings Bond. Again, Siblings Bond will be on JP shortly. Alright, moving on. Now we get to the final thing here. We got the 2 Dead Yamchas, and the 2 Dead Yamchas really are the final cards here that we're going to do. So, these, of course, are the April Fool's Day cards from 2016. Global, again, these are another couple of cards that Global, for some odd reason, got a full year later. I remember this. March of 2017 was one of the most dead months in Dokkan history. I think JP's May was right up there. Like, last month for JP was right up there. But March for Global Dokkan was so bad in 2017. They did have a world tournament, and I think Physical Goku Black did come out in March of 2017. So, like, it just felt so dead during that time. I think one of the reasons, I was a global only player at that point, I think one of the reasons it felt so dead too was because of the fact that JP, that was when JP was getting all the 120% leaders, and they were all such interesting cards. And then Global got SCR Omega Shenron and then did nothing for like 3 weeks. Like, it was really rough. Yeah, okay. Goku Black did come out March 20th, 2017. So March 2017 for Global is definitely not the most dead month in Dokkan history. That's for sure. I'm pretty sure, I think Transforming Super Saiyan Goku, though, technically came out in May of last month. He didn't come out in June, so I don't know. But this Yamcha, right? That was a long tangent. This is Absolute Loss Yamcha. Now, by the way, I have thought about rainbowing the dead Yamcha cards, but right now, I don't know. So, again, this is Absolute Loss Yamcha. Leader skill is all types defense minus 1,000. So, not good. Super attack is the Kamehameha, which does huge damage. Passive skill, Dampened Spirits. Defense reduced to 0 at the start of turn. Pretty bad. And his links are Z Fighters, Rival Duo, Turtle School, Speedy Retribution, Infighter, and Kamehameha. 12 key multiplier is a amazing 110%. Very bad. Okay. And then he is also on the World Tournament category and the Dragon Ball Saga category. So, all right, he's not exactly the best card in the game, right? Really, these two Yamchas are the worst TURs in the game, I would say, without question, unless we're going to count the April Fool's Day card from 2018, which is not even a usable card. I hate that it wasn't even a usable card, right? The April Fool's Day card from 2017 was the Cybermen, right? I actually don't have that card. The Cybermen, that's a card I do not have. Okay, so next we have the final. This is a final card we're going to awaken in the video. This dead Yamcha right here. Now, I would argue that Tech Yamcha is better than this guy. Dead Yamcha from the fight against the Cybermen. So let's go ahead and take a look at our boy. Is there... Yeah, there's no Japanese text on this card, huh? But a bunch of the other ones did have it. Alright, so this is Wounded Honor Yamcha. Leader skill, all types attack minus 1,000. Super attack is a Spirit Ball, which does huge damage. Passive skill is Reckless Results, which is attack reduced to 0 at the start of turn. His links are Z Fighters, Rival Duo, Turtle School, Speedy Retribution, and Infighter. He also has 0 categories, and his 12 key multiplier is 110%. So, yeah, this is the worst card in Dokkan right here. This is the single worst card in the game. No categories, and he can't do damage. That makes him the worst card in the game, I think. Forget TUR. He's, again, the worst card in the game because he can't actually even do damage. You know, he'll get a category when we eventually get a Saiyan Saga category, which could be sustained because there are a number of strong units they can make Dokkan Fest exclusives or LRs. So that could eventually happen one day. They would need to give us better Yamcha, Chaozu, Tien, Kid Gohan, Piccolo, all those cards. Maybe a Yajirobe who cut off Vegeta's tail. Could be like a Saiyan Saga, you know, 40% attack and defense support or something like that. That would work. And then, you know, he could have like a high chance to stun. I don't see why they couldn't do that, but there we go, guys. There was a whole bunch of units I had to awaken. I just haven't gotten around to it. Well, now we got around to it. And then at this point now, there's not a lot of stuff that your boy does not have or does not have awakened. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.